I'm scrolling through YouTube and a new guy comes up in my feed. This is the thumbnail that popped up. Notice what it says. They'll beg to buy. I clicked on his video and I played the first, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds. And in those first 30 seconds, immediately, I was like, this is stellar. This should be a book. So remember, the title of this one was How to Build a Personal Brand So Magnetic They Beg to Buy. And so immediately my thought for a title was They Beg You to Buy. Because I think the word you needs to be in there, I think should be the title, and then have a strong subtitle that it further explains what we're talking about in that so that you understand that it's about building up your personal brand. So how does this matter to you? And what can you take from this conversation and apply into your business? So if you have a YouTube channel, this is what I would do is I would go and I'd look through your different YouTube videos and I would be looking for what is it that you say? What is the unique angle that you take in presenting whatever it is that you do? We all do different things. It looks like he is a brand guy. He's teaching people how to build their personal brands that so they can actually make money. Huge benefit. Yes. So we capture that and we understand that essence. That's why that title really works. They'll beg you to buy. Like that is what people want to know is like, how do I get people in front of me? How do I get people looking at my stuff and wanting to buy? So once again, think about you're reading this as a book. All you have to do to make money with your personal brand is, and like he's getting ready to tell you, if you're a personal brand, an individual entrepreneur who is the business and you're looking to make more money, don't you think you're going to be leaning in right now? Don't you think you're going to be asking, yes, tell me more. Like, what is this one thing that I should be doing? Tell me the secret. So I went to his website, which immediately read what it says. The step-by-step playbook to scale your personal brand to 250,000 plus a year as a solo creator. Like, bam, right? That ties in with everything else that I was thinking about for the book. So he already has finesse so strongly in his message. This website is stellar. Now let's translate this to you and you find something and you're like, okay, I know my message is not that dialed in. Well, one, we can finesse that because we're going to start the search and understanding what it is you do. So clearly what he does is he helps you build your personal brand. So that's what people are going to want to understand because nobody cares about having a personal brand until they understand that if I build a personal brand, this is how I get money. So all I've done here is just demonstrate to you how this guy found something that's working, really packaged it up well, had a really tight message that just bam, immediately when I saw it, I was like, that is a winning idea. That's a great title to play off of. Then I come to his site, I see this guy is a pro at what he does. And he's really nailed it down. Like this is the focus where his book is going to go. He's already worked that out so solidly, building up all his YouTube videos, building up the content for his course. And then you can check and see how, I mean, this is just a really basic beginning search, but you're starting to look on YouTube, you're looking on Google, you're looking, doing Answer the Public, other resource tools, vidIQ, you can start to search and see how are people looking for this so that make sure that you use the words that they're using. Also go collect the data that your customers are already writing in about. What questions are they asking? Make sure you're responding to those. But you want to find your unique angle as you're putting together your book. That's the whole point of this. Think about it. All those different messages that are out there, it's likely you're not going to listen to every single one of those on personal branding. There's similarities that they're each going to have to say about it. However, you're going to listen to the person you resonate with, the person that you like to hear, and the person who speaks at the speed and the pace and the conversation style that you like. The same is true in your book. And so you're going to pick up a particular book because the way that they're going to speak about it is going to resonate with you. So the angle I was suggesting that Tom had with his book, he's already nailed it down, is talking about the money aspect, how you're going to create the personal brand to actually earn money. And then he could have another element is an angle about it shouldn't feel hard to build a personal brand because that was a good spin on things to make people think differently. So if you have an angle in which people think differently, like I have an angle of saying, instead of traditional publishing, instead of big, long books, instead of things that seem so daunting, what if we already go into your existing content and we make this whole process easier on you? And not just that, we're going to build a shorter, more concise book because we want it easier on the reader too. Who has the time to sit and read hundreds of pages and dive in and then try and extract what ideas are going to work for them and where they can apply it? No, let's make it so much simpler on them so they actually do take action. They do get a result from your new book and then they want to know more about you. It's a win-win for you and your reader. That's my unique positioning. That's my unique angle. And if you want help doing that in your business and how I can get my eyeballs on your content to help you to find your unique positioning and the direction that you can take in creating a book for your business, that's a win for you and for your reader, then reserve a book strategy, because that is a place where I'm actually going to look at your information, help you to find the nugget, the unique angle in the position, and then that way you have a starting point for where you can go with your